Coral reef are aragonite structures produced by living organisms. They are found in shallow areas of the ocean. They form in clear, warm coastal waters of the tropics and the subtropics. Next to tropical rainforests, they are the world's most biologically diverse life zones. The reef-forming corals do not grow at depths of over 100 feet or where the water temperature falls below 22 degrees Celsius. They are ecologically complex due to their many interactions with different organisms that live there. These organisms are a part of three different main groups. 1. Attached organisms, for example, corals, algae, and sponges, which give the reef its structure. 2. Fishes. 3. Small organisms that attach to or hide in the nooks and crannies of the reef. Corals are more susceptible to damage because 1. They grow slowly. 2. They are easily disrupted. 3. Survive only in clear, warm, shallow water with high salinity. There are many kinds of forms of reef. They include apron reefs, ringing reefs, barrier reefs, patch reefs, ribbon reef, table reef, atoll reef, and lastly, bank reef.
Interestingly, the survival of coral reefs is closely linked to global warming from an increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The rising temperatures in the tropical oceans reduce calcium levels, which are vital for the growth of a coral reef. Biodiversity of coral reefs is easily reduced by natural disturbances. For example, severe storms, freshwater floods, and invasions of predatory fish. Although coral reefs have been able to adapt to these disturbances over time, scientists are worried that increases in water temperature are occurring so rapidly that coral reefs may not have enough time to adapt. The biggest threats to the biodiversity of coral reefs come from human activities, including the following: land development, deforestation, agriculture, mining and dredging along coastlines. This not only causes the deposition of eroded soil, but causes the smothering of coral polyps and blocks their sunlight. This is a result of suspended soil sediment that washes downriver to the sea.
More examples include damage from tourist divers, anchors, and ships colliding with reefs. Runoff of fertilizers that encourage algae growth in ocean waters. This decreases sunlight the polyps need. Water that is polluted can reduce the quality and destruct reeds with diseases. Destruction of mangroves lets in silt and pollution and changes coral growth. Bleaching of coral reef caused by primarily from silting. Possible flooding of a few reefs which are at a level too deep to live if global warming causes sea levels to rise quicker than coral reef. Increased ultraviolet radiation resulting from depletion of stratospheric ozone. Destruction of not-so-strong corals. And lastly, removal of coral for building material, aquariums, and jewelry.
According to the United Nations Environment Program, at least 2/3 of these oases of biodiversity could collapse ecologically within 20 to 40 years, and few may remain by the year 2100. Despite the fact that coral reefs are extremely beautiful, over a period of time, they are becoming increasingly damaged due to pollutants and human activity that is being exposed to ocean waters. Scientists are hopeful that we will be able to preserve these gorgeous forests of the sea.